While Wisconsin parents work, more than 20,000 kids under the age of 5 are looked after by someone other than a relative. According to the state, nearly half of all licensed or certified child care facilities are in Dane and Milwaukee counties. Now that's leaving parents in suburban and rural communities fewer options. Julia Fellow shows us one place where the pandemic is creating even bigger problems.
Cassie Hurst is a working mother of 2 and relies heavily on her 13-month-old's daycare in Beaver Dam.
For me to be able to work at all, which is what I enjoy doing, I have to have daycare to be able to take my kids, make sure they're taken care of.
But leaders at her daycare cannot find enough staff to even think about expansion. In fact, Renee Henning just began typing out a letter to send to parents.
We can't find qualified people.
And if just 2 of her workers called in sick,
I would have to close a classroom. I wouldn't have enough. I wouldn't have enough people.
I can't even imagine losing the care that I have for my kids right now and not having a safe place for them to go.
Meanwhile, in Juneau, childcare owner Tricia Peterson says she turns away at least 2 parents a day looking for childcare.
And the turnover rate in our profession is just so, it's a revolving door.
What's their biggest reason for leaving?
Money.
According to the Wisconsin Early Childhood Association, the average pay of an early child and education daycare worker is $10.66 an hour.
And they'll be like, okay, great, well, thanks. And I don't hear from them.
On an average, it probably costs us about $2,000 when we hire a new staff.
I'm looking for 2 years and 4-year degrees, and it's like a unicorn to find.
With options dwindling, Dodge County joins dozens of other Wisconsin counties in what's known as a child care desert, meaning there are not enough child care worker providers to handle the number of kids needing care. According to numbers from the U.S. Census Bureau and Wisconsin Department of Children and Families, Dodge County has a 32-to-1 ratio of children under 5 to licensed facilities, while compared to Milwaukee County with a ratio of 8.5-to-1. So what is the solution?
I think it comes back to the infrastructure of the state. So I think until we can pay our teachers more money, which all trickles down to better care and better quality people, nothing's going to change.
Henning hopes people become more attracted to living in rural communities like Beaver Dam.
I love this town for raising a family. To me, there's just a calmness about a small town.
And having the passion to care for our future generations while our current is hard at work.
If we don't have a solid basis of childcare in a community, things start to crumble.
Now, just like many restaurants reduced staff or closed during the pandemic, so did child care facilities. According to the Wisconsin Early Childhood Association, there are 25,000 fewer openings at child care facilities post-pandemic, and in the last decade, 70% of child care programs closed. Now, the average cost of infant child care in Wisconsin is over $12 grand annually, according to the Economic Policy Institute. It breaks down to $1,047 per month. Wisconsin is ranked 20th out of 50 states in the District of Columbia for most expensive child care. Now, according to Child Care Aware of America, the annual price of infant child care in Brown County is over $10,000. For a family with a child under 6, that's about 15% of their annual income. Looking at this map now, the darker green on those counties, that means the more money a family is spending on child care. So in Menominee County, well, they're paying over $7,000 for a child. That's about 21% of a family's median household income there. Milwaukee County is spending the most in the state, which is over $14,000 a year.